everybody has rejected God. No matter who they are, no matter where they're born, no matter how they're raised, everybody has willingly rejected God. All people are condemned for rejecting God. Romans 6:23, the first half of it says, "For the wages of sin," that's the rejection of God. And remember, you are held responsible for accepting or rejecting God based on the level of what you've been given. Romans 6:23, the first half of it says, "The wages of sin is death." Every single person is held responsible and are condemned for their rejection of God. Hear this. People are not guilty because they haven't heard the gospel. That's not what makes people guilty. People are not held accountable because they haven't heard the gospel. People are held accountable because they've rejected God. Everybody in this world is responsible and accountable for what they do with the revelation, for the knowledge, for the information that has been given to them. You and me, the people in the remote tribes of Africa, your next door neighbor, your children, your friends, your coworkers, your schoolmates, people in all parts of the world, people who were raised in Muslim countries, people who were raised in Hindu countries, people who were raised in other cultures. Everyone is responsible for what they have been given in their revelation of God. You and I, everybody else is responsible. And every single person, according to the Bible, has enough knowledge to accept or reject God, no matter where they are. In the most remote mission fields where we go, they have enough knowledge to determine whether they're going to accept or reject God. And according to the Bible, every single person has and will reject God. So the purpose of the gospel is not to make people accountable, but the purpose of the gospel is to throw a life raft to people who are already accountable and have already jumped off the ship and are drowning. That's the purpose of the gospel. Not to make people accountable, but to rescue the perishing, as the song goes. That's the reason for the gospel. The gospel being the good news, the sacrifice, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ exists not to make people accountable, but to save people who are already accountable and who are already condemned. People in the remote tribes of Africa, just like people in the streets of Newport and people in northern Kentucky, in the Cincinnati area, in all of the United States, people in all of those locations are already condemned and on their way to hell and need a lifeline and need a life raft and need rescuing. That's where the gospel comes in.
Thanks for watching this video from 412 Ministries Media. If you can, like and follow us on our Facebook page. And also, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. And while you're at it, check out our webpage at GodMakesSense.com. God bless you.